If you're applying for a marriage-based green card, you've probably asked yourself, do we have enough evidence to prove our relationship is real? Many couples spend months collecting photos, screenshots, messages, and travel records, believing that the more evidence they submit, the stronger their case will be. But here's what many people don't realize. USCIS isn't looking for the perfect relationship. They're looking for a believable and consistent story. In fact, many genuine couples experience delays or requests for evidence, not because their relationship isn't real, but because their documentation doesn't clearly tell that story. Today, we'll explain what USCIS is actually looking for, the biggest mistakes couples make, and how you can prepare your case with confidence. Most couples believe their biggest challenge is gathering enough evidence, but that's usually not the real problem. The real issue is not understanding what the evidence is supposed to prove. Many applicants submit hundreds of photos, endless chat screenshots, and countless documents without organizing them into a clear narrative. Remember this, more evidence doesn't automatically mean a stronger case. The strongest cases are built on consistency, not quantity. USCIS is looking for a story, not just documents, 60 seconds. One of the biggest misconceptions about marriage-based green card applications is that every document is evaluated individually. In reality, USCIS looks at the totality of the evidence. They want to understand how your relationship developed over time. Think about your application as a story, your communication records, your travel history, your financial documents, your photographs, your future plans. Every piece should support the same timeline and reinforce the same message. This is a genuine relationship that developed naturally. When everything fits together, your case becomes much easier to understand and much more persuasive. Many couples believe the green card interview begins when they sit down with the immigration officer. Actually, it starts much earlier. Before the interview, officers carefully review your application forms, supporting documents, relationship timeline, travel history, addresses, financial records. They're already building an understanding of your relationship before asking the first question. If they notice inconsistencies such as conflicting dates, different addresses, or timeline gaps, they'll likely ask for clarification during the interview. That's why preparation begins long before interview day. Many genuine couples are surprised when they receive a request for evidence or experience delays. Why? Because even authentic relationships can appear confusing if the documentation isn't organized properly. Imagine a couple that has traveled internationally for years to see each other. If they only submit wedding photos and a few text messages, USCIS may not clearly understand how the relationship developed. The issue isn't the relationship, it's the way the relationship is presented. If you're preparing your marriage-based green card case, here are 5 practical steps. Step 1, create a clear relationship timeline. Start from the beginning, how you met, your visits, engagement, marriage, and future plans. Step 2, match your evidence to each milestone. Use travel records, communication history, photos, financial documents, and family interactions to support every stage. Step 3, look for gaps or inconsistencies. Review dates carefully and make sure everything aligns. Step 4, prepare honest explanations. Not every couple has joint bank accounts or years of living together. That's okay. Be prepared to explain your circumstances honestly instead of trying to compensate with excessive documentation. Step 5, review current immigration guidance. Make sure your case reflects current USCIS expectations and official requirements. A strong marriage-based green card application isn't the one with the most evidence. It's the one that's easiest to understand. Strong cases have a clear relationship timeline, consistent documentation, credible financial and travel records, genuine evidence of shared life and future plans. When your story is organized and consistent, the interview becomes a confirmation of your relationship, not an attempt to explain confusing details. If you're preparing for a marriage-based green card interview, remember this. USCIS isn't searching for a perfect relationship. They're looking for a believable one. The strongest applications aren't built with hundreds of random documents. They're built with a clear, organized story supported by consistent evidence. If you're unsure whether your relationship evidence is strong enough, contact our team today. We can help you identify potential weaknesses, organize your documentation, and prepare your case with greater confidence so you can focus on building your future together instead of worrying about the process.